Morning, everybody. I'm really excited. This is Nick and Chris from Live Naked Cars. We're waiting to do an interview with Scott Long, and we're going to be doing a '69 Mustang Fastback Mach 1. We're up here at San Antonio Park in Upland. It's going to be an exciting day. All right, everybody. So we're here today with Scott Long. Thank you so much for coming out. I'm really excited.
Thanks for having me.
So we got, like I said earlier, we got Scott's '69 Mustang Fastback Mach 1. So we're gonna kind of talk about your car a little bit, if you don't mind.
Not at all.
So what kind of motor we got in this thing?
This is a 428 Super Cobra jet.
Okay.
So it's got a 4-speed close ratio, 4-speed with the W code axle, meaning it's a 430 rear end.
Okay.
Super Cobra jets, there were only 2 axle codes that are available. One was a 3.9, 391s, and the other were the 430s.
Okay. And that's a gear ratio?
That's a gear ratio.
Okay.
With that. So with that, you get an oil cooler, keeps the oil, it's supposed to theoretically keep the oil cool, but
yeah.
You know, that's for drag racing.
Yeah.
The motors, they'll harden crank, rods, etc. A little bit more than the average Cobra jet.
Okay.
Horsepower wise, it's the same horsepower.
Yeah.
But these were meant to be non-destructible.
Yeah. And so I was reading something earlier. So this is a pretty unique 1 in 10 design of this car, or what was I reading earlier?
According to the Marty report, it's 1 of 10.
Okay.
Marty breaks it down to color, down to engine, down to shaker, down to whatever it may have. Makes it sound more rare, which is cool.
Yeah.
And it kind of adds a little cool story to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
Okay. So I mean, you know, anything that you love, you want to point out? We were talking earlier about the pretty sweet tires you got on here.
Yeah, those are the reproduction Goodyear polyglass tires that handle pretty crappy. They look cool, but they're factory correct. I put these on for shows, and hence why I have it on now. But it makes the car look date code correct, which it is what you see from the factory when this car was made back in December of '68.
Okay. So we talked about the motor. What kind of horsepower are we putting out? Torque, horsepower?
This motor, this engine was rebuilt back in, I believe, 2008-9 by a auto shop back in Colorado from the guy I bought it from.
Okay.
He had it rebuilt. I have all the receipts, and I can look at it. It's been stroked out to approximately 462 cubic inch.
Okay.
Scat crank and all that good stuff.
So it's a 428 Cobra jet, but it's a 462 CI.
Yeah, stroked out. So I haven't had a dyno or anything like that.
Okay.
But from what the guys who have worked on it before have told me, it's got about 500 horsepower.
500 horsepower.
Torque, he says, maybe equal to that.
Okay.
And with these gears, launching it, it's just a freaking rocket ship.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
fun. It's fun.
We're gonna get to check that out later. I'm excited. Yeah, so I mean, anything else that you kind of want to point out? I mean, that you like, that you enjoy with this car? One of the reasons why you wanted to buy it. I remember reading that you wanted this since when?
High school.
High school. Yeah.
High school. Made the mistake of driving my buddy's car to lunch one day, and he had a Cobra jet, but it was an automatic.
Mistake.
Yeah, and it was an automatic, and it was a Q code, meaning the code here in the VIN, right? Mine says R. That indicates the engine.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it does indicate the engine, but what it does too is it says it's a Cobra jet, but it's an ARC code, it's a shaker.
Okay.
His was a Q code, which is a 428, but it was a scoop.
A scoop? Okay.
I always wanted a shaker. I always wanted a 4-speed. I just wanted a Cobra jet.
Yeah.
So when this came available, I'm like, well, W code. Looked at that, I did some research on it, found out these were built for racing, 4-wheel drum brakes, non-power assisted, and I heard that is ordered because it flows easier, it rolls easier, it's lighter and all that stuff, less drag. I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I guess that would sound logical. It's kind of a pain in the butt to steer because it's got no power steering.
Okay.
What I liked, again, so I'll get back to you if I answer the question or not, the shaker and the 4-speed. That's what I like the most.
Yeah.
And the 428, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a pretty big motor in there. I was reading earlier something about a drag
pack?
Drag pack. So what is a drag pack?
To get back earlier, we were talking about, it's a drag pack option.
Okay.
So if you ordered a drag pack option, you would get either the 430 gears or 391 gears.
Okay.
And 391 being a V code option, which indicates in your door tag. This is a W code, 430 gears, which says it right here. This is the W code right here.
Okay.
So the axle right there tells you. If this was a 391, it would be V.
Okay.
But it's W.
All right. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty excited. We're gonna hop in this thing and take it for a ride.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Do some burnouts.
Yeah, we might have a little bit of fun like that. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Hopefully, El Popo won't have any.
Doing it. Excited.
Fun.
Yeah. It's a little hot here today in Upland, California, but that's all right.
Yeah, IE is always known for being hot.
Yeah.
So you're gonna notice with this drum braking system, it takes a little while to slow down. So you gotta drive this car. You literally gotta steer it.
Yeah.
You literally gotta shift it.
No power steering.
No power steering. You literally gotta brake it. You know?
Yeah.
So
Scott wants to feel the engine so much. He wants to drive with his feet. Right, Scott?
Absolutely. Woo! You can hear those gears. We're already doing 3,000 miles or 3,000 RPMs right now.
Shot of this interior is
It's all original. That's been restored.
awesome.
The interior. Here's
All original.
wait for this guy to come down.
Man. All right, Scott. I think I'm gonna have to start a savings account for my
Do it, dude. Get one.
for my Mach 1 428. All right, so we went over earlier. It's the 428 Super Cobra jet,
Yes.
putting out about 500 horsepower, 500 torque.
Yeah, roughly. That's what I was told. It feels
Okay.
pretty much the same. If you had a factory 428 Cobra jet from the factory, it's probably putting out about 4. So once you get that engine rebuild,
Yeah.
stroke them out a little bit. Yeah, I guess it probably had another 100 horsepower.
Okay. And so we were talking earlier, talking about close ratio 4-speed top loader.
Right.
So what is a top loader? What does that mean?
Well, the top loader engine or top loader transmission, everything came from the top. So you had
Okay.
to drop it out, and all the guts you had to get to were from the top. This is the close ratio, so in between shifts, your RPMs don't drop down as much
Okay.
versus the wide ratio, because you ultimately during racing you want to keep your RPMs up high. So that's probably why this guy ordered a close ratio.
Yeah. I was talking earlier. I mean, the adrenaline rush that comes with driving these cars,
Yeah.
it's awesome.
It's bitchin' because it makes you feel, takes you back to high school when you're a kid, and it brings you back to the reason why you got this car in the first place.
Yeah.
The reasons why you like these type of cars. This is why
to
I wanted
enjoy
that
life
car.
and
Yeah.
have fun and
Yeah. And that's what it's all about, man. You can't find these type of cars nowadays.
no, not at all.
Like we were talking about the new Mustangs. Yeah, they're fun, they're fast as hell, but they're apples and oranges.
Yep.
You know?
It's a completely different thing.
Completely different animal. You know? pull back up this way and we'll make a U-turn. I don't want to go a bit baldy. But yeah, I'd love to have a new Mustang. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
So,
oh my.
I gotta really
think we're
be careful.
Stepping on it.
That was fun.
There you go.
Was that good shit?
Oh, that's awesome. You don't even need coffee. You just wake up and hop in this thing every morning.
I even had a couple cups too earlier. Dude.
Oh, blood is pumping.
Get on?
Yeah, get on it. Oh man.
It could have been a little more. It felt better coming down, didn't it?
Oh yeah, but that was good too.
Careful with these tires.
Yeah.
This shit's fun for me, man.
Oh, I'm glad you're having a good time. This is awesome.
Hell yeah.
This is awesome. And you know what the cool thing is? What I realize is, like, you know, when you're spending this much time and effort and you've wanted one car for however many years.
Right.
Man, you gotta enjoy it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Like, isn't it? I mean, I think the one thing, like, what I would love is, you know, you get a car like this, you want everyone to be like, hey, let me talk to you about your car.
I enjoy talking to you.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
Oh my.
Yeah, baby.
Felt that one.
How was that?
That's nice.
You didn't ask for it, but I thought you did anyhow.
Oh no, that's perfect. Oh, I love that.
But see, I gotta be very careful with these tires because it's swirly.
Yeah. But that brings in the excitement, right?
Yeah, it does. I'm sure they're probably calling the sheriff's department right now.
Thank you, Scott.
No problem, dude.
That was awesome. All right, we just wrapped up. We burned some tires. We got some smoke going. Thank you so much, Scott.
Anytime.
The 69 Super Cobra Jet. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Please subscribe. Please swipe up, and we'll see you next time from Live Naked Cars.